Hi everybody, it's me Stacy here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Hello from 80 degrees sunny California. I know many of you are back east going, really? Yes, it is sunny and warm and no clouds in the sky. It is 80 degrees out today and it is stunning. Welcome everybody. I'm Stacy. I'm the owner of Scrapbooking Made Simple, and you have landed here on just the right day. Just the right day. Today is our Make It Monday event, and that's where we bring you one bundle, one exclusive bundle by manufacturers from all over the globe, and we offer it to you at such a value. It is such a deal, and it's our way of keeping crafting affordable. We work with manufacturers, and we generally, the bundle isn't normally their latest and greatest product. It's usually product that's a little bit older and would retail for between $80 and $100, but we bring it to you for just $19.99. Sometimes if the bundle's a little bit higher than that, or if the cost of the bundle's a little bit more, we might do it for $24.99. But we try to keep it right there. This is a different class today. It is a Make It Monday, and I do have beautiful product for you, and it is $19.99, but it is not old. It is not has been. It is not a couple years still sitting in their warehouse. No, this was a special. I got an email. You see, I got an email. This kit is from Creatief Art, and Creatief Art is in Belgium. We do business with them. We love them. They're amazing. So I got this email and it said, "Hey Stacy, would your customers be interested in an exclusive card kit, a 20 card kit? And what if we wanted to do it for your Make It Monday event?" So they haven't been on a Make It Monday event before, and I think they were feeling a little left out. Is what I really think. I think they were thinking, hey, what about us? Okay, we'll take it. So they put together this kit that is so beautiful and chock full of goodness. And it's still just $19.99. And again, it's not product that they've been sitting on. No, not at all. We're not used to having like the latest, the greatest for our Make It Monday events. This is usually the event where we do take older product and bring it to you at such a value because it helps keep crafting affordable. It allows many of you who are on a fixed income, a limited crafty budget. I mean, who isn't these days, right? It allows you to have something new to add to your crafty stash without breaking the bank. But today, it's a bespoke kit. So bespoke is a term that means one-off or exclusive or only at, and it's used in Europe a lot. We don't really use the term bespoke here. But they said, anytime I open an email and it says, would you like a bespoke kit? I'm like, okay, that's the first line. Would you like something bespoke? Because that means I know I'm the only one who's going to have it. That means you're the only one who's going to have it. So I was trying to figure out how we would tell you what the retail would have been, because this is a little tricky. This isn't quite the same. But we do carry card kits from Creatief Art, and they usually make 4 cards, and we retail them for $12.99. This kit is supposed to make 20 cards. Oh, please. 40 cards easy. You probably could get 60 out of it, but it's supposed to make 20 cards. So we took the $12.99 times 5, and that gave us about $65. I think $65. And that's kind of how we figured how we would tell you about the retail. But there's more in this kit than you would have gotten if you purchased 5 of the other kits. It's amazing, and it's so pretty. So today we have Creatief Art. It is one bundle. The product is here. It is sitting downstairs. I cannot get any more. It is a bespoke kit. When it's gone, it's gone. I am going to walk you through it. And then I'm going to show you, now I'm going to show you a couple different ways of using it. So it does say 20 cards on it, but really, is it just 20 cards? I don't think so. Could you do layouts? Yes, Elena. SMS girl Elena made all the samples for today's class, and she's done a layout for you. We've got beautiful cards for you. I can't tell you how much I appreciate the fact that Creatief Art said, hey, Stacy, would you like a bespoke kit? And in fact, when it got here, I did not know. They put my, on the packaging, they put Scrapbooking Made Simple, our logo, right on the packaging. Oh, that even warms my heart even more. Manufacturers just, they know exactly what it takes to get me to swoon. Exclusive, only at, bespoke, first to market. Let's put your name on the packaging. Oh yeah. They know my business owner love language. So I'm going to walk you through what comes in this kit for $19.99. That's the price of admission. None of it is sold open stock. You either get the kit or you don't. Can't open any of them to take pieces out if you wanted more. It is the way it is. If you love it once, you might love it twice, and you might want to get two. I leave it up to you. But I'm going to walk you through it, and then I'm going to show you a couple different ways of using the kit. Yes, we'll do one just monkey see, monkey do, but then let's think a little bit, what more can be done, and how do I get the most out of it? Because they give you so many die cuts, there's just so much decoupage in here that 40 kits or 40 cards, 20 cards is easy. 40 cards, no problem. You might even be able to get, if you use your own card stock, you may even be able to get up to 60 cards out of it just because there's so much in here. So I'm going to tilt down. We're going to get started for today. It is a little different for a Make It Monday. This is brand new. This is hot off the press. This is, wow. Usually we don't have that. And no scissors required. Nope, no scissors. Well, to cut, okay, one point where scissors will be required, but I think you'll be okay with that. So I'm going to tilt down. We're going to get started for today. Like I said, I'm going to walk you through everything that comes in it. I can't get any more. It's from Belgium. Even if I could, it would take a while for it to arrive. And that $19.99 is even with all the duties and the customs and everything else that had to, and the shipping, all of it that had to be paid. I really do think that Creatief Arts was like, hey, we want to be part of a Monday too, because they've been part of a Thursday and we do YouTubes with them. And I think they just wanted to say hi. Oh, they can say hi anytime they want to me. All right, let's tilt down. Let's get started for today. It's good to see everybody. Hello, everybody. Happy Make It Monday day. All right, so let's go on in. And I still think that's not right. Let's pull up a little bit. Yeah. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go along. I'm my own camera person, so we just kind of live with it. So again, the only reason we came up with this price was because we do sell their card kits, and you get 4 cards for $12.99. So you would have gotten 5 kits, and that's how we did it. But there's so much more in here, and it has my name on it. Let's open it up and let me show you what's inside. This would make the most amazing gift for somebody. Oh, a newbie, this would make the most amazing gift. So, you've got the cover sheet that just gives you some of the ideas of what can be done. Then let's flip it over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, then I have 5 topper sheets, and each sheet has 4 of the pretty florals on it. Beautiful, right? So 20 toppers in all. Love them. Just absolutely gorgeous. So first things first, 20 topper sheets, or 20 images, 5 sheets, 20 images. That's how you're gonna make your 20 cards, but are you just gonna make 20 cards? I don't think so. Then we start to get into the decoupage sheets. Now these are all pre-punched out, pre-die cut, so you just pop them right on out. They're pre-die cut, pre-punched for you. All you gotta do is push them out. Know that the smaller the images are, the more it might take to help push it out a little bit. When you're getting into these little teeny tiny ones, you might it just takes a little bit of time to pop them out, but the beautiful leaves. So here you have it in the purples. Here you have it in the yellows. Here you have it in the pinks. Here you have it in the blues. So 4 different sheets of tiny flower toppers, purples, yellows, pinks, blues, and all of them have the foliage off to the side. Right? They're gorgeous. So that gives us 5 topper sheets, 4 of the smaller florals. And my gosh, how many do you get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe 60 flowers per sheet. Then we have the larger topper sheets for the bigger flowers. And again, all of them, the decoupage, it's all pre-punched. All you have to do is push it out. No scissors required. And we have it in the yellows. And we have it in the blues and the pinks. And we have it in the fuchsias and the purples. And we have it in the pinks and the reds. So 4 more sheets. Then we have a sheet of butterfly toppers. All pre-punched. All you have to do is push it out, all pre-die cut out for you. And then we have 20 card bases. Now we just did these card bases on another video. We did the rectangle. There are 20 of these card bases in assorted colors. You get 10 of the rectangles, which can either be done as a horizontal or a vertical. But what we didn't have before is the ovals. Oh, the ovals are dreamy. Aren't they beautiful? The ovals are absolutely gorgeous. So, to use these, we can do, I'm going to show you a couple different ways, and then Elena has done beautiful samples, so I don't know that I'll finish anything, but I want to show you a couple different ways that these can be done. Now, they are absolutely a monkey see, monkey do if you want. If you just want to do the 12 that you've got, or the 20, I'm sorry, pop out your center, pop out your little die cut pieces so that you make your scallop. Your little eyelet. Looks like a little eyelet opening or a little scallop opening. And those just come and fall right out. Pop. So this one might need a little extra bending each way before it pops out. Pop. All right, so I've got a card base ready to go. Pre-scored, A6 in size, and now let's see if I take I cut out. This is where the cutting comes in. So if I cut out one of my designs, there we go. I can put it in the middle to create my window. Now, me being me, I'm going to want to mat it. So I'm just going to cut it down a little bit further. Just so I have some room to mat. A little bit more on the sides. And I think it'll work with this paper here. Oh, yes, it will. Okay, that looks lovely. So I'm just going to take some of my Stacy tape, which is back in stock. We have 1/8, 1/4, 3/8, 1/2, 1 1/4 inches, 2 1/2, and 4. And it is all back in stock and just yummy. Stacy tape is extra strong. It is heat resistant. And I've actually come out with a new super strong tape as well that will hold things down to like glitter papers. And when you're having trouble holding things together, keeping them adhered together, well, that super strong tape that I've come out with might just be the ticket. Oh, see, I just like it matted. It's just pretty. And then I can tape it down. You would do a better job of adding tape than I am. I'm just trying to get it done. And now I have the beginnings of my first card. Which of course then I have got all of this to play with to finish it out. All of this to play with to finish it out. You know what? I don't know if it's in here or not. I need my bone folder. Yes, there it is. So I'm using my bamboo bone folder from Yasutomo. It is an amazing bone folder. It's really, for the price, it's under $5, and it's the best I've ever used for that price because it's made of bamboo. Wowie, is it strong. I'll add this into the Make It Monday, and that way it's there for you just in case. And then I can pop out now. The more detailed they are, in fact, I might just want to cut it out and then pop it just so. Can just pull away all the stuff around the sides. And this one last little piece. There we go. So I think I like that. Ooh, you know what? Elena did a bunch of them for me. Yay for SMS girl Elena. She popped a bunch of these out for me. Ha 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 ha. Oh, so pretty. And I can just put that on there to decorate. So let's just tape that down and call it done. So I've got the 1/4 inch Stacy tape. It's 1/4 inch by 65 feet. $2.99. I'm just going to put it there. And then just a little bit for each of my little. Now you could take these and really embellish them with all the little flowers and everything, but I want to show you a couple different ways of putting them together. So I put one here. one here. So I love the liner on the tape because it's a little bit thicker than most, making it a little easier to be able to peel it off. Okay, and maybe I add a little butterfly up there. I mean, I could have gone to town on the flowers. I could have absolutely just gone to town on the flowers. Okay, well that one looks kind of cute there. Now they do give you on that front page, they do give you different ideas of how you could put these together. I'm wondering if that one's a little small. What if I went a little bit bigger? Or I could put that small one right at the top or down at the bottom. And then a sentiment. So the sentiments that I have are from Katie Sue. Oh, I think I'm going to do that. That looks really good. And I'm just going to put a little Stacy tape on either side. Put my little, I'm going to make a goober for my butterfly, and a goober is just taking the tape and kind of making it in. If you've got kids or grandkids or nieces or nephews, y'all know what a goober is. There it is. And then I'm going to put this right across the front. And I'm just going to put a little Stacy tape on either side. The sentiments from Katie Sue work perfectly. They're like a perfect fit. And they come in this pack here. These are frames that were meant to be used for something else. I like them because of the sentiments. You get 8 different colors, 8 different frames in there, and each frame has got the sentiments on the inside, and each page is a little different. And you can use the frame someplace else, but I like the sentiments. So we've got Get Well Soon. Right on the front. And Bing Bang Boom. Too far over one side. Oh, it would be helpful if I took the liner off the back. Bing, bang, boom, done. And we used hardly anything. I mean, we really could have put another one up here and had more flowers going on. I just wanted to give you kind of a monkey see, monkey do on how they think you would make 20 cards. But I mean, there's so many flowers left. I wanted to show you a couple different ways. So that being done, let's move on. What if I take and I pop out all my little doohickeys. Okay, done. And let's fold it. And let's score it. And let's pull another one of our toppers. And we're gonna kind of do a monkey see, monkey do until we're not. So I want to trim it down a little bit. I want to put it on the inside. That's not bad. I'm going to straighten this cutout just a little bit. And I'm going to come in on this side just a little bit. I think that's good. Let's find a piece of matting paper. I think that's really pretty. Let's mat it down. Like I said, we're doing pretty much bing, bang, boom, same thing until we're not. See how easy the liner comes up? It's a little bit thicker than everybody else's double-sided adhesive. And thankfully, we're able to keep this pretty much in stock. And if we have to, when we have to reorder, it's a very fast turnaround time. We were able to have some conversations because waiting 6 months to get Stacy tape back in is just too long for, well, for all of us. You, me. SMS guy James is so happy it's back in stock. That was like one of the questions, maybe his most asked question. Every day there'd be new emails. When are you going to get it back in stock? So, pretty much bing, bang, boom. Go just a little bit narrower. Isn't that so pretty? But instead of doing it there, we're going to mount it on this side. That's why I wanted to have that beautiful finished area there. We're going to mount it on the inside. So, take a little tape. Little tape here. Little tape here. And probably some at the top and the bottom, but I'm just going to go for it. Make sure you've got it in the right direction. And then let's mount it. Could have gone maybe a little bit lower, but that's okay. We're fine. Pretty, right? And now it's mounted here. So you've got place to write sentiment here and here. And of course you can decorate on the inside if you so desire. And just decorate. I want to layer it. I could layer it. I got a little foam tape here. And then another little one. Maybe half of that. The foam tape is by GG. It is the best foam tape I've ever used. And the price is $1.99, which is crazy. I will put that into the Make It Monday as well. Yeah, just decorate the inside just a little bit, just to give it a little something. So I always like to add my leaves after the fact because I can tuck them in where I want them. Decide where it is I want it to go and then tuck it on in. And I'm not going to pop that. I'm just going to tape it straight down. Okay. Then I've got room to write whatever it is that I want to write. Celebrate and shine on your birthday. Take that and mount that. So 2 ways of using them. Do I want it across the front? Do I want it on the inside? Maybe on the inside. And I will pop that. Maybe you put a gift card here. What do I want to do to the front? Maybe I don't want to do too much. Maybe I want to just keep it super simple, just because it is so darn pretty, just the way it is. Maybe I just add a butterfly and be done. Now Elena's gone all out on her cards. You'll be able to see all the embellishment. I'm making myself a goober. And now we're this way, as opposed to the first one we left the window open and matted it this way. Now we've gone straight to the window and you have the inside of the card to work with. So 2 different ways, but I'm not done. Let's go again. So let's grab another oval because I like the ovals. The ovals are so beautiful. I'm going to see if I can get a set of just ovals. Like we did the set of just rectangles. I'm going to see if I can get a set of just ovals. So lovely. All right, let's see what we've got. Okay, well, I love these 2, so I'm going to cut those 2. I absolutely love this one. Love this one. I love this one too, but I love this one. So I'm going to cut both of those. Oh, I used that. Well, no wonder I love it. I used one so similar to it here. All right, we'll use this one then. At least I know what I like. All right, at least I know I'm consistent. So let's pop out. Now I'm going to save this. Let's put it in the back of this one. Or let's try it on this one. I'm going to save this. I think I like it on the back of this one. So I'm going to push these guys out. They're kind of like hanging chads. They hang on to the back. I just dated myself, but anybody who knows what a hanging chad is. There's a whole thing about chads. I didn't even know that these little pieces had a name. Okay, so let's do those. And instead of folding it, I'm going to cut it. And I'm going to cut it a little bit off the score line so that I get 2 pieces. Because this paper is just so pretty. So pretty. And then I'm going to come back and on the score line or just inside the score line, I'm going to trim that off too. Because now I can make 2 cards out of 1, as opposed to having this as the back, which is lovely. I can now put these onto just white card bases and make them more than they are. Yeah, I'm going to cut this one down. And you have to remember, nobody's going to see the other side because you are ultimately going to put it onto a card base. So then I can decide where I want that flower to be. I think right there is good. And nobody's going to see this back side because we're going to put it onto a card base. I'm going to put it where I want it. Flip it over. I still need to take a little bit off the bottom. Perfect. And now I can add some Stacy tape. I think I'm going to go a little whiter. 3/8 is my favorite size. And I'm going to put it across so that it's on my topper and overlapping onto the card, because then I can use one piece of tape for dual purposes. When I go to mat this, when I go to add this to a card base or mat it, I've already got my tape down. All right, so there it is. Then I can decide what to do with it after that. And I've got these two pieces. I can pop them off. And now I can mat that. And now I can add it to a card base. You can keep these as simple or as decorative as you want them to be. And add a little sentiment. Hope this day brightens here. I could add a few little flowers anywhere I wanted. So pretty. Add a little tape to my sides. And again, I'm not going to do all the embellishing. I just want to show you several different ways to get the most out of your $19.99. And then we'll pretend this is our card base. So you could make these into, you can cut these into A6s, 5x7s, and we're just going to pretend that this is our card base. And then I'm going to do the last one, showing you 4 different ways of how you can put these together. And depending on if you just want to do exactly as they show you, you're going to end up with so much left over. Honestly, don't throw them away. Use them somewhere. But this is not a kit that they sell on their site or anywhere else for that matter. This was a, hey, what do you think? Would you like a bespoke kit? And I'm like, well, yes, I would. And then they were like, hey, would you like it for a Make It Monday? And I'm like, yes. Yes, I would. Okay, now remember, we still have this piece left because this is the back of, it's the back of the card. And I said, don't throw this away. No, we're not going to throw that away. Where did that come from? Those are the pieces that pop out of the centers. Those are the pieces that just kind of pop right out of the centers. We're going to use everything. We're going to use it all. So I've got that. And let's see. Those are very pretty. Let's take it and let's matte. Oh, I wish I had a super bright pink. I think this is going to be the wrong color. Yeah, wrong color. I don't see a super bright pink. I think this is as bright as it's going to go. How about a red? So now I'm using the throwaway piece. that most people do throw this away, but that's a fine looking die cut to me. Well, that's not so bad right there, is it? That works for me. And then I can pop some of my flowers. And some of my leaves. And I can start kind of designing where I want things to go. Until I'm happy. Okay, that looks okay to me. So I'm going to pop those out and pop those out and pop that out. And then I know I want that one there. So a little bit of Stacey tape. And is it going to be exactly where I put it? No, but it's going to be close enough. I'm just trying to get an idea of the design. And then I know I want these. So I can make a little goober. And this one kind of there. And this one kind of tucked under there. then this one kind of on top of that. Right behind. And maybe one more yellow one. Because gosh, it's not as if I don't have enough. You can have all your friends over, even the non-crafty friends, and they're going to be great with this. Then my leaf, one up there. So you can take all of those center pieces, even if I wasn't using it on the back side, even if I was just going to mount it onto another sheet of paper. Look at all the flowers I have left. I think I want this one. Maybe there. And again, I'm just kind of tucking them in underneath. And then this one, I think I want right there. Yes, I do. And then this can go on my card base. And we've used this 4 different ways. And I probably could do more, but I'm out of time. And that on there. And you use everything that comes in the kit. Even the little throwaway pieces. It looks cute there now, huh? They look cute there. Forget that this piece is a little big. Just tuck it down underneath and you'll put a flower over them. But they're there. And if you don't have a die cutting machine, well, these are die cut out for you. You might as well use them. I'm a girl who likes to get as much bang for her buck as possible. I like when I can utilize things for more than they were originally intended. sentiment. Life is better with flowers. Okay, I'm just going to mat this in a little bit of black, just because it needs a little something something. Well, I wasn't supposed to actually make anything. I was just supposed to show you how you could do 4 different ways with one kit. But I'm also an A-type personality who likes to finish what she starts. These are so cute. So cute. So cute. And I'm using the leftovers. I'm using the innards that most people would just toss out. I'm using my cardstock that we all have oodles of. If you don't have cardstock, you can get a pack of colored cardstock just about anywhere. Doesn't have to be expensive. You're going to dice it and slice it anyway. Right? So we did 4 different ways of using this kit. And the kit's only $19.99. Oh, let's see. We started kind of as expected, the way they put them together. I did not do as much decoration. You'll see Elena's is much more. But then we took it, and instead of having it like this, we took it and put it on the inside, so you had room to write, put a gift card, whatever it is you want to do. And again, you can decorate all over the outside. But then we took the cards and we snipped them into 2. Snip, snip, snip. That instantly gives you 40 cards to play with. And again, I could add all the florals around it to make it more than it is, and then just put it right onto my card base. But the back side, the plain side, we used here. And we used the piece that pushes out, the fallout piece. The piece that most people are going to throw away. But we didn't throw it away. No, we used it because it's perfect. Done. Look at that. We did 4 cards. We did bing, bang, boom, 4 cards. Hello, gorgeous. And it all came out of one card kit that was done just for Scrapbooking Made Simple. That's $19.99, and you are going to get your money's worth from it. Let me show you some of what Elena did. So Elena made all the samples, and she mixed it up. So here's one using the fallout piece. It's there. See, it just adds a little bit of something. It gives you that palette to work from. And she used the back piece of the card. So this one she snipped into 2. And then we have, how beautiful is this? So you've got some decoration on the front, but then she went in and she popped and she added some decoration right onto the center. Isn't that beautiful? Now Elena did it just with the one piece. She didn't mat anything. And here She went over the front, and you have that on the inside. So she did a double. She has this on the top, but then she added to the back of this purple, she added another one of the toppers. So you've got this on the inside. That's another way of using these cards. And then here. So now you've got your sentiment on the inside. Are they not beautiful? And you have options. There's that centerpiece. There's the back. Look at all the decoration she did. And all she did was pop and tape down. Bam. Pop and tape down. And best wishes. And the very last thing she did was a layout. And you pull up the tab and your photo can be there. Or this can be your photo. So your picture can be right here. You pull up the tabs and expose what's underneath. And she used all the extra flowers. And we still had pages and pages left. So this is our Make It Monday today. It is $19.99. It is from Creatief Art. They are out of Belgium. It took a while for this to get here, and then it had to get through customs and duties and tariffs and everything else. And they still made it so that we could bring it to you for $19.99 because I think they wanted to be part of the Make It Monday event. Don't miss it. You'll love it. I promise you, you will. It is beautiful. And at 20 bucks, even if all you did was one card out of every, you used it monkey see, monkey do, and you made 20 cards and you threw all the extras away. That's still $1 a card. You cannot make these for $1 a card. You can't go buy things like this for $1 a card. The card bases alone are die cut out and embossed. So, Creatief Art. Hard to find here in the US. I found them. They were in Belgium and I had to hunt them down and poke, but I got through to them. So I hope you love everything. This is this week's Make It Monday event, and $19.99 has never looked so bloomin' good. Now the next time I see you will be Wednesday for our In the Studio with Stacy at 5 p.m. sunny California time, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. We are playing with Jacquard Lumiere paints. And if you watched the Saturday with Stacy class this week, you saw what I did with Lumiere paints. They're beautiful. But our In the Studio with Stacy is a 1-month series of classes. So every Wednesday this month, I'll be playing with Lumieres in different ways. I hope you join me then, right here on the Scrapbooking Made Simple YouTube channel. Where do you find all this product? In our retail store and at scrapbookingmadesimple.com. We hope to see you in either place. Until Wednesday, everybody, have a great rest of your day. Bye.